Famous vlogger Logan Paul was recently under fire for uploading inappropriate videos on his YouTube channel. His video showed some gruesome and inappropriate footage as he walked through Japan's suicide forest near Mount Fuji. He later apologized, but lost most of the benefits he had enjoyed as one of the most popular YouTubers in the world. The 23-year-old American was ranked 5th in Forbes' list of highest paid YouTube stars in 2017, but it's doubtful he will make it to the top 10 again in 2018. To most people's surprise, those in the Forbes top 10 list all made more than $10 million per year. Their astonishing amount of income seems to explain why many people are so dedicated to uploading videos on YouTube. In Korea now, becoming a YouTube star is one of the most coveted jobs for elementary school students, which is a far cry from the past when many students answered they will become judges or doctors when they grow up. But many point out the darker side of this new trend. As a YouTuber's income wholly depends on the number of viewers, there are many who try to attract as many people as possible, no matter what. They don't hesitate to upload inappropriate content. Some violate copyright by uploading unauthorized music or clips of movies, TV shows, and other media. In the wake of the Logan Paul case, YouTube has announced its recent change of policies to make it harder for YouTubers to make money through advertisements. The difficult task of balancing between allowing freedom of speech and controlling inappropriate content is now in the hands of the company. Individuals understand the power of YouTube and the potential to make a lot of money. People are dying to become stars and get rich. So I said that people are dying to become stars and get rich. We use dying if you really want something. Like, for example, I'm dying for a cheeseburger. It means you really want to eat a cheeseburger. Or, I'm dying for something to drink. That means I'm really thirsty. So dying to become stars means they really want to become famous. The rise of YouTube stars has influenced a lot of people to start their own channels in hopes of becoming wealthy. So the rise of YouTube stars, that means the increase or the numbers have been going up. So we use the rise in popularity or of YouTube stars, I mean there's more and more every day. And then they start their own channel in hopes of becoming wealthy. So usually we say, if you do something in hopes that it will have a reaction. So I go to the gym in hopes to lose weight. So it's kind of you use in hopes for you wish something to happen in the future. A serious issue has been raised recently after a YouTuber uploaded a disturbing video. So an issue has been raised. To raise an issue is to bring an issue up or a problem up. Or when you want to mention something that is wrong, you raise an issue. It means you start talking about it. A YouTube star uploaded some gruesome images of suicide on YouTube. This has raised the question about YouTube's content. So I said uploaded some gruesome images. Gruesome means very disgusting, very, I guess you could say, strange or bloody or gory. That is gruesome. And then again, I said this has raised questions. So again, we said issue has been raised, and we can also raise a question, bring a question up. YouTube has upgraded its policy to make it harder for just anyone to upload videos and make money through ad sharing. So when I said harder for just anyone, we use just anyone to kind of emphasize the average person or just a regular person. For example, if you wanted to get an American Express black card, not just anyone can get that. You have to make a certain amount of money. You have to be very wealthy. You have to work for a very big company. You have to have some sort of status in society. Not just anyone can get that. Similar goes for maybe an exclusive golf club membership. If you want to go to that golf club, you have to be recommended. You have to go through a certain interview process. So not just anyone can get into that. So what we're saying nowadays, YouTube has changed its policy. So only kind of a group of people who've been vetted or who've been investigated, interviewed, and their videos have been seen will be allowed on YouTube. So not just anyone can make money anymore on YouTube. Only popular videos and users with a large number of subscribers will be able to participate in YouTube's Google Preferred program. The program called Google Preferred is the ad sharing program where you can get money from advertisements. So that's what we call it, the Google Preferred program, but now it's going to be a lot harder to be part of it. Some YouTube channels upload videos that violate YouTube's policies in order to get more hits. Now, when I say hits, when we talk about how many people click on a site or click on an advertisement or click on anything online, that's called a hit. So, if you go to Naver and you click on the first news story, that's one hit. So usually we talk about websites, how many hits does it have? Or how many users or viewers? So hits are viewers. So if you click on something, that's what we call a hit. Disturbing and sometimes illegal content is uploaded so more people will land on a YouTuber's page. This in turn will increase their revenues. So before I mentioned hits, but if you land on the page, that means you've reached the page. Landing on a page also counts as one hit. And then this in turn will increase their revenues. So when we talk about this in turn, we're talking about the action that happened in the previous sentence. So if someone puts disturbing or illegal content on a page, it gets more hits. We say this in turn will increase more revenues. YouTube is an amazing site that allows us to be entertained and is a great tool for learning. But unfortunately, some take advantage of the site's popularity for ill-gotten financial gain. So the last part I said, ill-gotten financial gain. So ill-gotten means dishonest or immoral, and financial gain is to get money. So if they're putting up illegal copyrighted material and making money from it, that is ill-gotten financial gain. Although most of the content on YouTube is viewable for everyone, some bad apples trying to make a quick buck posting content that is not appropriate for some audiences. So I mentioned some bad apples are trying to make a quick buck. So we use the word or phrase bad apples. It means if you look at a bunch of apples, you have 20 apples, there might be 2 bad ones. And those 2 bad ones can infect or spread to the other apples. So in a classroom of 30 kids, you might have 2 bad apples. That would be the 2 bad students or the 2 students that are causing trouble. So we usually use it to calling someone or a group of people bad apples. It means the bad people in a larger group of people where everyone else is good. And then trying to make a quick buck. A quick buck is the ability or just the trying to make money quickly. Usually it kind of has a negative feeling to it. So if you're trying to make a quick buck, it means you're making money quickly, but you don't care how you make it or if you hurt someone. So we usually try to make a quick buck, usually negative, but it can have positive connotation to it. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you guys next week.